Okay, hello. Let's start with your first essay, task 1, about green energy as opposed to the more traditional fossil forms of energy. Okay, the issue of whether green energy is beneficial or harmful to society and the environment has been controversial over the last 2 decades. Good. Nuclear, solar and other types of clean energies are generally received are generally well received by the majority due to reduced cost and less pollution. Yet they can be a serious threat to power safety. I strongly believe that the advantages outnumber the disadvantages. This essay will discuss both sides of this issue using the examples from Harvard University and the Japanese government to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Okay. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that the use of green energy has various positive effects, and the main reason behind this is twofold. That's fine. Firstly, pollution caused by traditional fossil fuels can be considerably minimized by the usage of alternative energy. Good. For instance, research by Harvard University demonstrated that the emission of toxic gases such as carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide can be substantially lessened if larger ratio of green energy is utilized. Okay. Secondly, conventional energy costs significantly more than its green counterpart. This is largely due to the fact that non-renewable resources, coal and oil, will be increasingly scarce and exhausted someday in the future. Consequently, although establishing green energy plants costs a lot more than maintaining existing fossil fuel facilities, they will be less expensive in the long term because of the abundance of these forms of energies. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that usage of alternative energy has numerous advantages to society and the environment. Okay. On the other hand, people who disagree with the use of green energy argue that relying on this kind of energy can lead to serious safety issues. This is mainly because, compared to conventional fossil-fueled energy, green energy is relatively undeveloped, which means the reliability has yet to be improved. Okay, that's fine. For example, according to a recent report published by the Japanese government, as of 2017, total casualties resulted from nuclear power plant accidents in Japan are over 100, which is 20% higher than the death toll caused by coal-fired station accidents. Okay. Furthermore, there can be invisible dangers, including radiation leakage and other detrimental effects to health. However, with the improvement of modern technology, risks related to the use of nuclear power have been well controlled nowadays, and more enhancements will be researched and applied to further eliminate the problem. I would change that part, actually, the last part of that sentence. Instead of saying and more enhancements will be researched, it's a little bit clumsy. I think I would say and advances will be made with more research. Okay. Thus, it is possible to state beyond doubt that although the use of cutting-edge energy systems puts higher risk on energy security, the issue has been largely tackled with modern technologies. It's well written, actually, but my question here is, the example you're giving is nuclear power. Well, in my opinion, I wouldn't consider nuclear power a green energy. I mean, it's actually a fairly dangerous, very extremely dangerous form of power. I mean, normally I would expect green energy to mean solar power, tidal power, wind power, and those kind of energies which are sustainable and safe, and low in pollution. Nuclear power to me is nuclear is hardly a safe or green form of energy, so that makes me question that as an example. Okay, so let's look at the last paragraph. From the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that the advantages of utilisation of green energy far outweigh the disadvantages. Yeah. It's predicted that alternative energy will increasingly grow in importance as traditional energy resources become scarcer. So not are becoming, become scarcer. Okay. It's well written, this, actually, and it's very clear. I just don't really agree that nuclear power is a green form of energy, so I think it would have been better if you'd focused on wind power or solar power, and, you know, well recognised forms of green energy. But overall, it's a good essay. Let's have a look at task 2, about the neighbour's dog barking. Okay, hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to you with regard to the dog's barking that comes from your house recently. You've used the word recently, so then I would use present perfect. So the dog's barking that has been coming from your house recently. It is extremely annoying. Okay, I'll delete that. It's extremely annoying, so I hope that measures will be taken. So delete, be done, will be taken to solve this problem. Okay. I've been preparing for my arts exam at home lately. While I was studying yesterday, I consistently heard your dog barking, which distracted my attention a lot, and I could barely continue concentrating on my study. That's good. My wife also complained that she had trouble falling asleep because of the disturbing noise throughout the night. That's very good. Since the dog's barking has interfered with the normal life of my family, I hope that necessary actions can be taken to stop this situation. I have noticed that there is a special program to help with the barking problem in the Pet Health Centre, and I suggest you give it a try. Thank you in advance. Yours sincerely, Mark Brown. Okay, very good, actually. I like this. I think it's really clear. You've fulfilled the task. Very good. Yeah, this is good. Okay, well done.